Thank you for calling the Social Security Administration. How can I help you?
Hello, I got a message that said I have to call here. Can you help me?
Can you tell me, sir, that at what time did you receive the phone call today?
I found it in my cassette answering machine just a few minutes ago. I'm not sure when it came in.
What was the information that was passed on to you?
It said that I have to stop what I'm doing and call here and I face legal action.
No problem, sir. I'll go ahead check that information. For that, can you help me out with your name and zip code?
My first name is spelled R as in Romeo, O as in Oscar, B as in Bravo, E as in Echo, R as in Romeo, T as in Tango. My last name is spelled G as in Golf, R as in Romeo, I as in India, N as in November, N as in November, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima, and my zip code is 06516.
Okay, Mr. Grinnell. Now I'd request you, sir, to please stay connected in this line. Let me just go ahead, check the information, and I'll get back to you, okay? Please
Okay,
stay connected.
all right. Hello,
Yes, Mr. Grinnell, are you there?
I'm here. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, Mr. Grinnell, I believe, sir, that your current address is 113 Dawson Avenue, West Haven,
Not anymore.
Connecticut
I used to
06516.
I used to live there, but I retired in 1999 and I moved to the John Preet Apartment Senior Housing and I'm now in the same city but at 1187 Campbell Avenue.
Okay, it's 117.
It's 1187 space C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha, M as in Mike, P as in Papa, B as in Bravo, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, L as in Lima, space, A as in Alpha,
We're
V
not
as.
able to take your call right now. Goodbye.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Yes, is
Yeah,
this Mr. Grinnell?
yes, I was in the middle of spelling Campbell Avenue and you disappeared.
Did you disconnect the line, sir?
No,
So, you were providing me with your current address, which was 1187 Campbell Avenue?
that's right, Unit 13 in the same city and zip code.
Okay, it's 1187 Campbell Avenue, right?
That's
With the
right,
zip code 06516?
that's right.
Okay. So, Mr. Grinnell, what I can see into my system is the reason that you have been contacted today from our department was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement actions that has been filed on your social security number. And we have got an official order, sir, to suspend your social number at this very moment because we have found out that there are many suspicious illegal activities going on with your personal information, sir, in the state of Texas. So, Mr. Grinnell, can you tell me that did you have any knowledge about this, sir?
No,
Okay, just to confirm, Mr. Grinnell, today did you receive any kinds of phone call from your local police department?
no, I was out all morning. I went to the church basement to play bingo, and then I went to the park bench to feed the birds, and then I went to my favorite restaurant, the Bridgeport Flyer, and then I found this on my cassette answering machine.
Okay, So, Mr. Grinnell, can you also tell me that today when you received the phone call from our department, did any of our officers leave you or provide you with any kinds of information like a case ID number or a reference ID number, anything as such,
No,
which could help me to pull out your case file and tell you, sir, that what is exactly going on in the state of Texas?
no, all I had was this message on the cassette answering machine that said I had to call here and I face legal action.
Okay, no problem, sir. As it is, you haven't received any kinds of case ID number. Okay, now I have to verify you in my system with two of your informations to pull out your case file and brief you about the case. Okay, and one is your date of birth and one is your social security number. Okay? Then only I'll be able to go ahead, pull out the case file and brief you about your case and explain you with each and every information that will be detailed on your case affidavit. Am I clear, Mr. Grinnell?
Okay, so I was born a poor child, December 19th, year of our Lord, 1932. I was born 1 month after Franklin Roosevelt was elected president and during the height of the Great Depression. And my social security number is 027241922.
Okay, so December 19, 1932 is your date of birth and 027241922 is your social number.
That's right.
Okay, so now, Mr. Grinnell, sir, I would request you once again to please stay connected in this line. Let me just verify your informations, pull out your case file, and then I'll brief you with your case. Okay?
Okay.
Please stay connected, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Grinnell, are you still there?
I'm here. Uh-huh.
Okay, sir, can you tell me if you can remember in which state was your social security number issued to you?
It was issued in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts in 1948. It was the same year that Harry Truman ran for president against Thomas Dewey.
Okay. That's correct, sir. Okay. So now, Mr. Grinnell, sir, I would request you to please grab a piece of paper and pen handy with you. I would go ahead and provide you with few informations you have to make a note.
Okay, my pen and paper's upstairs. Just take a moment to get up there.
Take your time, sir. Whenever you're ready, let me know. I'll hold the line for you.
Excuse me, I haven't been the same since I got coronavirus. Just another set of stairs. Okay, let me dig in the drawer here. Okay, I have my pen and paper.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay. First of all, sir, you can note down my name.
Uh-huh.
You're talking to Officer Donald Jefferson. That is my name, with the middle initial E.
So first name Donald like Donald Trump, then middle initial E as in Echo, then last name Jefferson like the guy who owned a bunch of uh, companies that where you did your laundry on the Jeffersons.
Well, I don't know that, sir, but my last name, you got it correct. It's Jefferson.
Okay, uh-huh.
Okay? I am from the investigation department of the Social Security Administration. Okay? Now, you can also note down my federal badge ID number.
So Badger ID,
It's not a badger, sir. It's my federal badge ID number.
Oh, Badger ID,
It starts with the letter KD. K as in Delta, K as in Kansas, I'm sorry, D as in Delta, 265734. It's KD 265734.
So Kilo Delta 265734.
That's correct. Now, sir, you can also note down my office address.
Uh huh.
It's 3438
Uh huh.
East South Cross,
Uh huh.
San Antonio, Texas. And the zip code is 78223.
Okay. Uh huh.
That is the Office of Inspectors General of the Social Security Administration. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, sir, you can note down your case ID number. Okay? But before I provide you with it, I would like to suggest you to please keep this case ID number very carefully. You are going to be needing it for your future references.
So my Kiss ID, do you mean someone's going to kiss me?
Sir, it's a case ID number.
Oh, case. Uh huh.
It starts with DC7634.
So Delta Charlie 7634. Uh huh.
That's correct. Okay. Now, Mr. Grinnell, I will go ahead, read out your case, okay? And while I'm reading out the legal charges and your case affidavit, please do not interrupt me in between. I will give you fair enough chance to raise your questions once I'm done with my part. Am I clear?
Okay. Uh huh.
Okay? So please listen to me very carefully.
Uh huh.
Your case affidavit states that your social security number has been found suspicious for criminal activities in the state of Texas. So, we are taking this issue to the FBI headquarters as we are having very strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse. The investigation started when we found an abandoned black Toyota Camry on the south border of Texas, and the car contained some blood stains as well as some drug residues inside it. Hence, after investigation, we found out that the car was rented on your name and on your personal social information. There was also two addresses linked with the title of the vehicle. One of the address led us to the state of Pennsylvania in the city of Roulette, where an apartment was raided by the US Marshals. But unfortunately, when the raid was conducted, there was no one present inside the apartment, but they were successful in recovering 22 pounds of cocaine, which I believe you are well aware that it is an abusive drug. And they have also recovered some documentations from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, US Bank, and many more other banks, and several credit cards are being illegally operated under your personal informations. And also, Mr. Grinnell, thousands and thousands of dollars has been wired from these bank accounts locally and internationally, which seemed totally suspicious to us. That is the reason that we, as the Social Security Administration of the state of Texas, has filed a case against you for drug trafficking and money laundering. I repeat, it's drug trafficking and money laundering. And also, we have issued an arrest warrant against your name, and according to Section 42, Subsection C of 1958, Drug Enforcement Administration Act, you are going to be taken for a non-bailable jail term of 9 years, and the penalty would be $60,000 to $90,000. Now, Mr. Grinnell, please tell me, sir, what do you have to say in regards with all these kinds of criminal activities where your information has been found suspicious and you have been charged for drug trafficking and money laundering? Tell me, what do you have to say, sir?
I do
How
not
is that possible that your informations are involved in these activities?
I don't know how it's possible. I do not condone marijuana. I think everyone who sells marijuana should get a fair trial from a jury of their peers and then be given the electric chair.
Sir, it was not marijuana that we found out. It was 22 pounds of cocaine that was recovered from the apartment which was raided by the US Marshals in the city of Roulette in Pennsylvania.
I think cocaine is even worse. My father used to say the only good dope addict is a dead dope addict.
Well, Mr. Grinnell, I would like to ask you a few questions if you can allow me.
Uh huh.
Okay. So, Mr. Grinnell, first question that I have for you is that, sir, have you ever been to the state of Texas before?
Well, I used to work at the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas in 1963, and then there was a small incident, and my friends Lyndon Baines Johnson and Sam Giancana gave me some money to move out of state. And then I moved back to Texas in 1980 and I worked at the South Fork Ranch in Parker, Texas. And then my boss, J.R. Ewing, had a small incident and his sister in law gave me some money so I could move out of state again.
Okay. So, you are retired, right?
That's right, I retired in 1999.
Okay. So, Mr. Grinnell, the next question that I would like to ask you is that have you ever disclosed your personal informations to anyone? Does anyone has hold of your personal informations, or did you disclose it to any kinds of online shopping sites or any online websites?
No, at my age, I don't even know what to do with one of these computer things.
Well, no problem, Mr. Grinnell. Now, sir, the last question that I have for you is that, sir, have you ever faced any kind of situation in your past where you have lost your wallet or your identity? Has anything ever happened with you before?
No, I keep my wallet in my front pocket.
Okay, okay. Okay, so Mr. Grinnell, now, sir, I would like to remind you that now I'm going to transfer this call to one of my senior officers, okay, who will be the authorized person in regards with your case and will guide you as what you have to do and what you don't have to do. But before that, Mr. Grinnell, I would like to know your true intentions that are you really willing to help the department in regards with this case? Okay, because right now, sir, our primary concern is to find out who the real culprit is. Is
Norm
it really you, or is it someone else that's who has got a hold of your informations and they are misusing it for such kinds of criminal activities? So, sir, I would like to know from your end that are you willing to help the department to clear out your name from this very sensitive case where you have been charged for drug trafficking and money laundering, and also there is an issued arrest warrant, which, if you want, with the cooperation with our department, can be cancelled. So, I want to know your intention, sir. Are you willing to help the department?
Normally, I would want to talk to my lawyer, Saul Goodman, but only a guilty man needs a lawyer. So in this case, I want to cooperate with the government.
No problem. That's very great, Mr. Grinnell, because trust me, Mr. Grinnell, I would personally would not want you to be behind the bars for something that you haven't committed. Because in that regard, sir, we have checked your past records and it makes us believe that you are a genuine, true law abiding citizen of the United States of America. because of which, sir, we have called you today to inform you so that you can have the awareness of this ongoing investigation. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Grinnell, now I would request you to, sir, to please stay connected in this line. Let me just go ahead, transfer this call to one of my senior officers. Okay?
Okay.
Please stay connected, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks for your patience. This is Officer Michael Robinson from the OIG Office of the Inspector General. May I know that whom I'm speaking with?
My name is Robert Grinnell. My social worker, Dr. Watts, says I should always ask for a badger number when I talk to Social Security. What's your badger number?
Well, I'm from the OIG Office of the Inspector General.
Okay, uh-huh.
Well, I would like to know in which state you got your social.
I got it in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 88 years old.
Alright. Alright. So, I believe that my previous officer explained to you about this case. Am I correct?
That's right, he talked about a car in Texas with drugs, uh-huh.
Okay. You are 88 years old. You don't sound like an 88 years old.
I have to talk loud because I wear dentures and I wear hearing aids. It's the only way I can hear myself talk.
Are you getting a benefits from the government?
That's right, I retired in 1999 and I collect Social Security.
Okay. Can you just do one thing? Take a picture of your social security card and send it to me like a text message.
Okay, I'm working on that. At my age, I have arthritic fingers. It'll take a few moments. Okay, so working on taking that photo.